West Middle School is located on Clinkscales in Worley and has 6th through 8th graders at the school. While the main focus of the school is education, the educators and staff at the school are also investing in the students' social and mental well-being. As part of Columbia Public School District, the school has resources including free and reduced lunch and has other funding that allows the school to distribute products, such as hygiene products, to those who request help. Almost 40% of the students at West Middle School are receiving free and reduced lunch, which means they are vulnerable to other negative outcomes of poverty. After talking to my clinical preceptor, the school nurse and I decided that it would be beneficial to educate the 6th graders on hygiene. The school nurse was also interested in having me create a lesson that she could further develop for future curriculum useful for the health office. The need for a discussion on hygiene was evident after performing spinal screens on all 7th and 8th grade boys. Hygiene is an important aspect of health because it develops into self-care. 6th grade students were the most vulnerable because those students are just now entering into puberty and their bodies are just now changing. They are the most unfamiliar with the changes they will need to make in their ADLs. This project leaves the students with essential information on health and hygiene. I also told them about the resource they have in the health office if they ever need hygiene products. This topic is personally important to me because I would have benefited from someone telling me about what I needed to do to take care of my skin and acne instead of trying to figure it out on my own. For my capstone project, I created a flyer with information on hygiene that is pertinent to 6th graders. I went to the 2 6th grade health classes and presented the information on the flyer along with additional hygiene tips. I gave the students candy to encourage participation. I asked them questions throughout to see what they already knew about how to take care of their changing bodies and also taught them new information. The students were eager to participate in the lecture and had a lot of questions during and after the discussion. The school nurse was surprised at how engaged the students were as well, but it seemed that 6th grade was the perfect age to engage the students. After that age, students become a little more self-conscious about what their peers think about them. If I had more time and resources, I would have loved to hand out hygiene products to the students. That way, if students cannot afford to take care of themselves, they would have access to some of the products that they need. The most surprising thing I learned from this project was seeing that the students actually do know how to take care of themselves. It just isn't always implemented. From the participation and the answers I got from the students, I realized that they know all the right things in order to take care of themselves. After taking care of students in the health office, though, and seeing and smelling them, I was surprised by the discrepancy. This will impact my practice as a nurse because I feel more adequate in teaching people of different ages and developmental stages. I realized that it's important to highlight the takeaway messages and to tailor your information to your audience. Education is extremely important in healthcare, and it's important to be able to communicate effectively with your patients.
To the side with all the pictures and the myths, we'll read them out loud, and if anyone knows why they're a myth, you can raise your hand. Okay? Just wanted to let you guys know if you guys have any more questions or you need like a toothbrush or deodorant or things like that, you can always visit the nurse. This is Nurse Griggs right here. So you can always visit the nurse's office and we can help you out with that. But I wanted to talk about this now because you guys are in 6th grade, right? Mm-hmm. So you guys are about to start going through puberty, your bodies are going to change, and you'll have to figure out what you need to do with those changes, okay? So do you guys have any other questions? You got a question? Yes, you can have your candy.